gonna start recording. We have my cam, we have leopard cam. So yeah, let's go. Okay. So this is game 1 from ZGG week 1 against Revolution. We are running Zet, Lilia, Lucian, Jin, Alistar versus Yorick, Graves, Victor, Misfortune, Leona. Lily's going to absolutely thrive this game as the only AP, so there's not going to be a lot of MR stacking. We have double ADC, so we have a lot of good objective burn. We have really strong team fight as well. So, yeah, we talked about this a lot before the game, but we're basically just setting up objectives early, look for initiation, look for team fights, out team fight, yada yada, as we do. So, let's go.
I'm ready to get called out for that moment that I thought I had stopwatch, but I didn't have stopwatch.
I am losing some FPS, so let me just lower the graphics real quick so it's not 37 FPS. Okay, it's having a little bit of trouble switching this. Okay. Well, it's better. There you go. You get a couple more frames. Okay, it's not really better, but whatever. Holy shit, low graphics leak. It's dog shit.
This is no longer the starting support of Revolution.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. They have since been replaced.
Nice. Like this, I come back to medium graphics. As it slowly switches some. I think it's having troubles because I'm trying to record and have Leopard's face cam up and stream to Discord.
If you need to remove the leopard cam, like, I understand.
No, this is a necessity. It'll just be low FPS and people can live with it.
Well, it's only going to be up for maybe another half an hour.
Yeah.
Because then I have to go to work.
Yeah.
And I can't really,
so the other ones will be
really
higher
wear
FPS.
kitty pajamas as I deliver pizza.
I mean, you could.
So this is level 2. Good level 2 engage. Good level 2 fight. Also, Chubby, you have a lot of echo. Hey, give me back my 37 FPS. I don't want 18. I was at 37. There we go. Got a couple of them back. Turning off shadows. Okay, Lilia's finished her 5 camp. Graves just to finish his. This should be top scuttle for free now. We have push in mid. Yeah, this is free top scuttle. Now is also a timer if you had it to go ward into their jungle, but you have a red trinket, so never mind. Wow. Koopa just opened Ark Survival Explained.
Yep.
Not even paying
Those
attention.
dastardly things.
This is good. Punish his ass. Yeah.
Yeah, fuck
Not
that
much
guy.
to say about that one. That was good. It was good back. Top lane. Waves pushed in. Lily should just go back and farm her Krugs now. Look for a recall. Personally, fuck Krugs. I would honestly just have recalled probably red bot side. But that's just me. Krugs just take forever. Like, I've been playing Talia jungle a bit recently, and I just don't clear Krugs ever.
I mean, to be fair, Talia jungle just is like, blue. And like, plays wherever the blue is.
Do you have E up? No, you didn't. Okay. So you could have looked for E in the tower, but it wasn't up. Okay, Graves is still around the bot side. You finally get your... Holy shit, that took you so long to take Krugs and back. That's why we don't do Krugs, baby. That's why you say, yo, top laner, you can take Krugs whenever the fuck you want, and you give up nothing, and then they love you. In theory, we can contest this. But we don't have any vision. Sag. Yeah, and Graves got that objective and was able to get farm lead on you because you took Krugs, TBH. That's the only reason. Like, taking Krugs on the first player just takes so fucking long. Lucian's low mana, should be looking for a back soon. He's unlucky that Chubby just backed, so he'll come mid when Lucian doesn't have any mana. Maybe they can still make it work, but... How much does he have? 130? That's enough for what? A dash and a Q? 40 mana, 80 mana. Yep. He could use dash and ult. Now he can't. But yeah. Should just be looking at Scuttle here, top side now. Okay, next objective is 15 minutes on the Herald. Vinny just got back off, so we should be stronger going into this. If we can look for early Herald aggressively. Vinny has both sums and has back advantage. I would put with W earlier on in the combo, because you W and walk away and don't take any damage in the back, so the shield kind of is useless, question mark. Okay. So I like that Vinny found a roam here. The only thing is, I probably would have preferred it topside, just because that's where the objective is, right? So making plays around objectives, not just making plays. Like, for example, we'll see this a lot in the scrim against the gold team, but every kill gets something, right? Like, that kill right there was just the 450 gold in our pockets. Whereas if we had gone top lane and gotten kill, it's kill and herald, right? Or like the gold team, what they would always do is kill plus plates, right? There's always something off the back of the kill. It's not just a kill to be a kill. It's like, what can you get with that kill? So that's why I like the roam top lane better over bot lane. Because you probably find kill onto Graves there. And then you get Herald. And then the Herald gets plates. It's like a snowball effect. Okay, so next objective is 30 seconds on that. Lucian should be looking for a back here soon. Should be able to finish item very soon, I think. What is the break point? Because it's 1300, 2175 is what he has, plus another. Okay, so he did finish it. I was going to say 2175. I think it's 3200 for Gale Force, question mark. Maybe it's 3000. But yeah, so he was close. He had it. But yeah, so Lucian will be really, really strong for this fight here. Lucian's going to come. We should be able to get Dragon for free.
I just killed myself.
Yeah, just sitting in all of this.
Nope, I W'd and then he went on me.
Yeah, and then you didn't. Yeah, I was going to say. You're just sitting in all this damage and you don't have W. Yeah. You're Wing to try and push the wave, which you just, like, aren't allowed to do. You're only allowed to do that if no one's around. Or if you're just, like, absolutely are not in range of getting fought on.
I'm not entirely sure why, outside of just mechanics, that I'm down 20 CS at this point, right? But that's when I lost control of the lane right there. Is that stupid play.
Okay, let's back that up here, because there's a misplay for sure somewhere in here. Jungler. You get to sleep here. You probably either just wait for a Q to get the kill with Q so you don't have to commit like that. Or you smite kill or something, right? Like, committing the W on the Lilia is like, this is it, I'm going in, I'm not getting out, right? Like, that is what you're saying when you W in as a Lilia. So you either wait, I think you either wait the 1 second, or you wait the 1 second for your Q and get the kill with Q, or you just smite, right? Like, you can just smite and walk away there. Smite and W away or some shit. Smite, get the movement speed, you probably just walk away that way. And you live there. Go back to direct to camera now. But yeah, I feel like the Lilia did not need to die there. I'm pretty sure. You didn't need to trade back a kill. Good catch on the rotation though from mid lane. And that's just a Sheen York doing what a Sheen York does to towers when he's left alone. We should just be hitting this dragon right now. Just start it leashing up. Lilia's coming back, and Lucian is infinitely strong. Okay, do we finally look for the drag now? Are you hitting? No, you should be hitting the dragon right now. You have Leper hovering down here. You, by and far, should have started this up like 10 seconds ago. Just pull the tempo play. Your bot lane doesn't have to be there immediately, right? Like, you can kite it out pretty well. They just have to be, like, getting ready to come. So, support for jungler, worth trade. Leper is here, York is top lane. You are going to want to trade because they're going to get first tower here. So, you want to look for a fight. Leper, you probably should have just ulted there. Just grab someone and force the fight to happen.
They were not expecting me to start a fight, and I didn't really call it. So, like, the call was to not fight at that point.
Okay.
Otherwise, it was ulted.
Yeah.
They were kind of like, holy fuck, what are you doing?
Yeah, this should be if they try and walk through here, this should be a fight through and through, right? Like, we're just stronger. It is a 3v4, right? York is getting something top lane. Let's try and trade something else, right? Besides just the dragon, we can get more, right? Like, and if we get the kills here, we go and get plates mid or bot as well. We can probably just get them mid with jungler mid lane. While ADC goes push that bot or some shit. But this should just be like, as soon as you're unstunned, you can just like W and then just grab that fucking Leona, throw her back on top of the misfortune. Maybe it gets the slow onto Victor too. I'm not exactly sure how big the AoE is. But yeah, I feel like you definitely get kills there. Especially with Lucian still having ult and ignite.
The lead ahead.
Yeah, because the gold lead is even right now. Even though you're up kills. And that is, yeah.
All the Europe.
That is entirely the Yorick. Like, Yorick gets a kill top, gets 3 plates. We get a kill bot, we get nothing off the back of it. We get a kill in dragon there, Yorick gets 2 more plates and the first tower bonus. Luckily for us, they never actually used their herald, otherwise they could be up close to 1k right now. I know Chubby dies for Alistair because Alistair fucked up. Alistair dies for Alistair. That's just greedy pathing. Like, you're trying to walk through. Like, I'm just gonna have to turn off Leper Cam. I can't deal with this, sadly. I cannot deal with the low FPS. My apologies, Leper Cam is gone. Yes, removed. Score from OBS. Okay. There we go. Now we have a couple more frames. Yeah, walking through here against an MF Leona, this should just be an instant, like, yeah, which is what it is. It's just an instant E until Leona engaged. And then somehow you're able to walk out. Luckily, you're able to trade one back. But yeah. That's just greedy pathing. Lucian will probably get top tower though off of it in trade, and they're not pushing hard enough to get the tower. You can clear a wave with Jhin ult here, pretty guaranteed. Will buy time, and there's no objectives for them to get off the back of that kill, luckily, so they don't hurt us in that department. And Lucian getting this tower will trade back some of the gold. Okay, so both of our ADCs and our Lilia are really, really strong right now. So as long as we're set up first, we should be in a good spot. Set should probably be going bot side, most likely, just to answer the Yorick. Neither of them have TP. If we're tracking TP timers, we know that. And we can just look for 4v4 at Herald. where we look for either just like Chubby going in on the Alistair or Alistair going in with like a Lily asleep to start off the fight. Since Lucian is so strong, I just really don't like him being the one answering bot lane right now without teleport. If Lucian had teleport, this is fine, but with like
Well,
a fight brewing,
even though that, like, and I'm not trying to, I'm just curious here. Even though the York will literally run me down and kill me.
yeah, you just stand under tower and farm.
Okay.
That's all. Your job is just to stand under tower and farm.
Okay.
At that
was our
point,
logic, was
until
like,
you have
we'll-
teleport, and then you can look for TPs into fight.
Gotcha.
Cause like, yeah, the main thing just is your 4v4 is better with the Lucian there than it is with the set there, right? And either way, you're just gonna be farming under tower. Like Lucian just accepted the push and took it under tower, which is fine. He can look for trades in the wave potentially, but that's like, yeah. Did you not have W there?
Yeah. That might have.
I think you did, yeah. This is just a slow, and then I think you just need to flash out here. Your Jin trolled you by not force shutting the wall to help you get out. But
My ulti was also super troll in that fight.
But yeah, you also probably just need to flash. Just be safe and
Yeah.
flash. Also make sure you use your W for shield. Like if you don't want to flash, you have to at least use your W. Yeah, your ult did absolutely nothing. And now you're just sitting in Victor ult. Luckily, they're only able to get one kill, but they are able to get another Herald. That's the one thing I have noticed between our ZGG games and this scrim is we don't have a lot of like Herald priority, or just like, yeah, like we just don't recognize that it's an objective as well. Because we're good about setting up for like dragon objectives, but Heralds just like don't exist in our minds, I guess. Alright, Grace will use that to get bot tower. And yeah, now it's a 1k, 1.5k gold lead for them when they drop this tower. And they'll have, yeah, dragons already spawned. They have inside track on it. Weird that the layover decides that it's an infernal dragon, but that's fine. Visual bug, since when has spectator ever worked properly? We have the space here. We can look to go in. The only problem is that our ADCs aren't in this. You need to walk around behind the blue buff and like come in that way just to regroup with the team, or the engage of the team needs to force a fight like they did. That's the other way. Those are the two ways to get the ADCs in. Path around back behind the blue buff, or have set just like flash engage or Alistar flash engage, or both, which is what we ended up doing. Now we get refight. So that's pretty hype. And we are pretty low, so we just want to get this in dip just in case York gets
So, question
cheeky.
about Lucian build. So
Yes.
I know that before it was Mana Moon into Bork. Should it is so? I mean, obviously you get Mythic first. Then is Essence Reaver the right thing to go second from?
Yes, yep. Essence
Okay.
Reaver is just so good on him now because he actually uses the Sheen. He's like one of the only champions that Essence Reaver is good on anymore.
Okay. And then, so what about like later in the build? Like, is Bork still a good item, or?
I don't think so.
Okay, gotcha. So
Bork is a
what
good like
build
one
would you
item
do?
power spike. I think I'm not sure exactly what the build is, but I think the build right now is I think it's Gale 4's Essence Reaver IE, I want to say, is current Lucian builds. And then into like situational stuff, such as
It's a lot of quick blade third.
oh yeah, I forgot Quick Blades. Yeah, Navori Quick Blades. He also uses
I think
Quick
that's what I
Blades
was
well.
building into next. I might be wrong.
Yeah, I think Quick Blades third, and then like maybe IE fourth, but the fourth item
Yeah,
is
it's
like
either
going to be
IE or rapid
situational. So you
fire.
can go IE, rapid fire, you could go heal cut if that's a necessity, you can go armor pen if that's a necessity in the game.
Collector's
If
not a terrible idea.
GA is also a potential depending. Bloodthirster is a potential depending. Fourth items are far more different. They're usually situational items, but yeah.
I don't know a single like ranged AD that builds Bork ever, to be honest. If you're gonna,
Yeah,
if
not
you need a
anymore.
life
Does
steal, you go
Callista?
Bloodthirster.
I don't
I
think
don't
she
play
does
Callista,
anymore.
'cause I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't think she does Rageblade
Because I think
stuff anymore.
Bloodthirster's just better than Bork.
I think she still does Rageblade, but with Rageblade's new passive converting crit, you wouldn't want to go Bork anymore. So yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it's Bloodthirster mostly on Callista.
Yeah. But yeah, anyone who wants lifesteal will either go Shield Bow or they'll go BT. But yeah. And then your job isn't to win in the side
Have
lane.
fun.
Okay. Goodbye, Leper. Have fun. But yeah, Leper's job here isn't to win the side lane. That was really good. Last tick of it. Got the kill. PogChamp. But yeah. And this is just good. You can just force under here. Nice. Okay. The force shot kills. I didn't think that it would kill there.
Yeah, me neither. And then
I thought it
happened,
was
like,
gonna
oh
be
my
like
God.
he gets slept and then Chubby combos him and kills him off of the sleep type of deal.
Dude, force
I think
shot.
Leper just dies here because he fucks up. Yeah. You don't need to be accepting the wave there. You can just farm under tower. Your job is just to be more useful than he is in team fights. You don't have to be like forcing to win the side lane. Not every matchup is going to have a winning side lane. Winning 1v1. Your job is just, at this point, to not int so that your ADCs can carry. Right? Because you are 4 of your team's 7 deaths. Your only job is to just like let your team carry you. At this point. Play around the strong members. And you can, yep, there, I was going to say you can force here. You can so force here. Chubby's on flank with flash. Leper TP'd in. ADCs are a little bit far away. I don't know why they're that far away. But doesn't matter. It works out. MF should be dead here too. And we should instantly run to the Baron, I believe. Yeah, good combo. And then you kite past her. Oh, I'm going to say kite past her and hit that blast cone so she can't hit it, I would say, Chubby.
We also don't do a great job
You still got it.
of letting people know when we're about to gank or about to do a play.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not in comm, so I can't speak to that. But yeah, if like that's a problem, then yeah, we need to be talking about more when we're saying something. Like the reason the ADCs were so far away, the obvious reason is that it wasn't communicated. So just whenever you guys are gonna do something, if you're going to have a fight, say you're having a fight. I don't care if it's a 1v1, just say you're having it so people have that information. Right? Like I don't care if it's 5 minutes in and Vinny's like trying to all in mid lane 1v1. Just say I'm fighting mid, right? Some shit like that. Just so people know. Because people aren't watching the minimap 24/7. They're not panning over 24/7. We're in comms for a reason, so the more information we can give, the better. Anytime you use TP, anytime you're going to use flash, just say I'm using X, I'm using Y. Anytime you're using some type of CC ult, say I'm ulting X person, right? That's like the simple way to do it, just to get the information. That way you don't have to your brain doesn't have to process everything visually. You can process it audio-wise as well.
Can we rewind me just man moding for a second after Alistar man modes?
Alright, let's see here. So this is a good fight. They get the dragon, but we can force them in the pit here because there's only 4 here. Flash in from... Yeah. Okay. So Alistar's just kind of gaming. Yeah, you flashed in for the sleep, which is fine. You get out barely. Then you just kind of fuck them up.
2v1.
Easy fucking peasy. Yeah, no, you're just so fed now. And now we can force down for inhib. And so I guess the way I want us to move forward thinking about taking inhibs as well is going to be a little bit differently. I don't want to think about can we take it. I want us to think more about, because taking an inhib is like it's like a gamble, right? It's a gambit, it's a risk. You're basically saying, okay, we are going to give up the ability to farm mid waves and gonna give you an extra 900 gold on top of that. We're gonna give you that advantage to try and do something with that priority we have in the mid lane. Okay, so we don't take the mid inhib. But so if we're gonna take an inhib, I want us to be thinking in the next 5 minutes, can we get that 2,000 gold worth of gold elsewhere on the map? You know? Or can we end the game in the next 5 minutes? Can we do something with that extra priority we will have from having the inhib down? That's kind of like the decision-making process I see when deciding whether or not to take an inhib. I don't mind, especially mid inhib, I don't mind leaving up just because mid is going to be like, it really doesn't mean as much, right? Because there's going to be the most people centralized around mid lane. So it's still going to be easy to push for them. So we have 20 seconds left of Baron here. And in this case, I think I would have actually tried to take inhib. If we thought that we could take it, I would have taken it. Just because I think we could have like 5-man bot lane and gone for a second inhib. And having bot inhib just pretty much guarantees that you get Baron for free. And that's 1,500 gold right there of the 2,000. Nice. And that should just be game, actually. Our Baron's gone, but it doesn't matter. Set doesn't have TP. Okay. If Set had TP, the play here is to have Set TP onto the first minion targeted by the top tower. We always focus top tower when it's crashing mid, because the minions will always target that one first. Okay, good. We focus them one at a time, but just so we know. So we're all on the same page. We always focus one tower first, and then the other. Wow, Chubby really doesn't like using his Demolish proc, does he? There it goes. Okay, good cleanup. Yeah.
Was itemizing Rylai's proper that game? My mindset was, since we had so much, that I just wanted to auto and like stick to people.
I thought we talked about not going Riftmaker on Lilia.
I
Didn't
mean,
we
I
literally say
figured
before the game to go Leandre's? Or was it after this game that we said to go Leandre's?
it was after the game.
Okay, never mind. Then I won't rehash
You only
that
told
point.
him not to go Moonstone. Or
I swear
Moonstaff.
I told him to go Leandre's this game.
I don't remember that, but I remember specifically you saying not Moonstaff, but
You said
I don't know
not
about-
Moonstaff, and then after
Yeah.
the game, you clarified why Riftmaker over Leandre's.
other way around, forehead.
Yeah, I was gonna say what? I don't like Riftmaker.
Other way. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
English
I
is really
swear that I said go. This is a Leandre's game. Maybe I just assumed that you would go Leandre's because, like, in my head, the two options are Moonstaff or Leandre's. But yeah, Rylai's is okay. With your playstyle, I maybe would have just gone Leandre's Demonic, right? Because you were getting in there a lot and just getting in there, getting the extra, like, 20 armor and MR is Mega Pog, right?
That's fair.
You also could have just gone with your playstyle as well. You could have just gone Hourglass second, right? That's the other thing. So yeah, okay, it's not a bad game. Any questions on that one? Definitely some like areas we could have pushed our lead harder, right? And the big thing I want us to focus on now is fighting with a purpose, if that makes sense, right? Like, all the fights we take, all the kills we get, I want them to be worth more than just the money in our pockets. I want us to get right? We get the kills and we get half this tower's health. We get the kills and we get 2 to 3 tower plates. We get the kills and we get the Rift Herald. We get the kills and we get the dragon, right? If it's even just like we get the kills and we get vision into their jungle. We get the kills and we steal away their chickens and their wolves and their gromp or some shit, whatever it is. That's I think the next thing I want us to do is like maximizing like what we take away from them when we get the kills. Maximize the punishment for them dying. Instead of just making them give us 450 gold for them mispositioning and dying, let's make them give us more than that, you know? Like, you can see, like, pro games, right? Like, at least at the very top level, the best teams in the world, like, there will be, like, 5 kills in the game. They'll be down kills and up gold just because of how much they take away from you off the back of the kills. Like, you'll see, like, fucking LCK games that it's 25 minutes in, there's 3 kills to 3, and one team has a 6k gold lead. That type of shit. So the next thing I want us to focus on as a team, just, like, developing-wise, is, like, how much we can punish the enemy team off of kills. And I think that will absolutely fucking crush teams into the ground. If they give us any room to breathe in a game, if they give us any ledge. If we can, like, get better at this, if a team gives us any like room to grab on, then we can just clean away the game, you know? Instantly build up 2, 3, 4k gold leads type of deal. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
It's a quiet house. Unlucky. You'd think I'm just
Yeah,
recording
I'm
for
in and out of
myself.
work.
There's
I'm in and out of work, sorry. I get calls a lot.
Yeah, you're fine. All right. Then we will cut the recording for game 1.